With the World Cup just less than a month away, we all are, I think, cautiously excited because we know that too much excitement does no good. Last time we saw what happened at the 50 over World Cup at home.
ਹੱਸਦੇ ਚਿਹਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਤਕਲੀਫ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ.
But nevertheless, we are again hoping that the 11-year trophy drought finally comes to an end and India is able to win this trophy. So looking at the squad that we've discussed long enough now, what could be the likely playing 11? I think because the first matches that India will be playing, first few matches, would be in the US, the United States of America, where we don't know how the pitches would be, but what we've seen in the past in the exhibition series, road safety series and other series, is that the pitches usually are fast-paced wickets. Of course, it can be different this time, but that's what we've seen in the past, so we have to prepare our plans accordingly. Yashaswi Jaiswal is the natural opener along with Rohit Sharma. Yashaswi Jaiswal is very good on fast wickets. Number 3 would be Virat Kohli. Number 4 would be Surya Yadav. Number 5, I think, in the starting 11 would be Pant as the wicketkeeper batter. Number 6, Hardik Pandya, vice captain. Number 7, Ravindra Jadeja, followed by both the wrist spinners. I think both the wrist spinners could fit into the playing 11, Yadav and Yashaswi, because I think in those middle overs when they both are bowling from either ends of the wicket, I think that's when the flow of runs stops for the opposition, and that's when they try to hit the big shots. They end up mistiming those, the ball goes up in the air, and that's the time to pick wickets and also stop the flow of runs. So I think if they both are able to bowl in the middle overs from either ends, that's going to be excellent for India. Followed by the two fast bowlers, which is Jaiswal Bumrah and Arshdeep Singh. So it looks like a very sorted playing 11 as of now. But thereafter, India plays the big matches, the really important matches in the West Indies, where we've always seen that the wickets are on the slower side. The ball doesn't come to the bat very easily, very well, and one has to struggle to watch the ball till the very last moment, and it's not good for batters who are good on fast wickets. So I think Yashaswi Jaiswal could struggle there. That's what we've seen him do on sluggish wickets. And therefore, I feel maybe Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma could open in the West Indies, with Sanju Samson coming in at number 3 as the wicket-keeper batter, because he's very good against spin, he's very good on slower wickets as well as fast wickets, and he's got a good technique. Number 4, of course, would be Surya Yadav. Number 5, again, I think now that Sanju Samson will be keeping the wicket, so Pant could be given some rest because he's also not the best on slowish wickets. And Dube could get the cut because he's very good against spin. He hammers the spinners. He's just given that responsibility by MS Dhoni, and he's doing it so well. I know he's had a couple of failures against the Punjab Kings, but that's okay for someone who has a role like his, where he has to come in and go for the big shots. So I think number 5 for him in the West Indies, excellent. Number 6, Hardik Pandya. Number 7, Ravindra Jadeja. And then it's the same, Kul-Cha, Arshdeep, Bumrah. And I think that could be a good 11 for the West Indies. Now coming to the form of the players, I know there are a lot of questions on the way they are performing as of now. Captain Rohit Sharma, he's not been among the runs in the IPL. But if you look at his trend in the last few years, he hasn't performed in the IPL, to be very honest. But when he plays for India, he's a different beast altogether. He has been scoring runs. He has been getting 50s. He got a wonderful 100 against Afghanistan very recently. And again, I know the fact that he hasn't performed in T20 World Cups also in the recent past. But given the fact that he has been in good form for India and he is the captain, I think he will eventually turn up and do well. On the other hand, Yashaswi Jaiswal, as far as the wickets are fast, he's going to hammer. He's not going to score in every game, but then the day he does, he's going to do it very well. Virat Kohli at number 3, the most solid batter you can find. Give him any wicket, any situation, any condition, he is going to score. At times, it may not be as quick as the other batters, but as long as there's someone at the other end who's hitting the ball hard, I think the scoreboard will keep ticking and Virat Kohli will take care of everything else. Surya Yadav, again a no-brainer. He's the best T20 batter we have in India. Pant is doing well in the IPL, leading his side well as well. And Sanju Samson, again, finally he got the opportunity to play for India. And I just hope that he gets to play in the World Cup and not just warms the benches. So Sanju Samson too, I think, has been doing phenomenally well in the IPL, and he's on for a good performance in the World Cup. Shivam Dube is ready to hammer. He has been hammering in the IPL. I have no doubts that he will do well in the World Cup. Hardik Pandya is again someone on whom we are having a lot of doubts, but I think it's okay. I know there's been a lot of chatter about the fact that he's Mumbai Indians captain, he's failing, this is happening, that is happening. We've discussed that, and we can discuss that later as well. But now he's the India vice captain, and hasn't he done well for India in the past? He has, right? He has been a clutch player, and that's the truth. So Hardik Pandya will eventually perform. He has not been performing with the bat, but I'm sure he will at the big stage. He has now returned to form with the ball. He's doing well, he's bowling well. So I don't think that's that big a concern. Ravindra Jadeja, in my opinion, is a bit of concern because of his batting. He hasn't been a match winner with the bat for a while now. I know he hit those 10 runs and 2 balls in the final last year, but that was only those 2 balls. Apart from that, we haven't seen any match winning knocks from him. So I think he needs to practice the big hits a lot more, watch the ball a lot more, because his potential is right up there, but performance wise, it may not have been there in the recent past. In bowling department, I don't think there's any doubt he's been excellent in this IPL, and along with the 2 wrist spinners, I think the spin department is probably the best in the world that we have at this moment. Bumrah again has been exceptional. He is the best probably in the world at the moment, so nothing to worry about him. Arshdeep Singh, I think, has been okay, but he's going for a bit of runs, so he has to look at that. He has to address that issue. He should not be going for more than 40 in any game, and if the game is a low scoring game, it has to be much lesser than that. So I think Arshdeep has to work a bit, but overall when you look at the squad, it's a good squad. Very good combinations of playing 11s can be formed out of it, and I know that a lot of us feel that this player should have been there, that player shouldn't have been there. I myself feel that Rinku Singh was a definite yes who should have been selected, but now that the team has been selected and they would be boarding the flight to the US and West Indies very soon, I think this is the time to just support the side and forget about who's been selected, who's not. These are the 15 who will be playing, so we have to support them. We really hope that India finally ends the trophy drought of 11 years, and really looking forward to this World Cup. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.